Hey guys, like many of you, I've been pretty excited about Void 3.0. Today, I wanted to talk about a few underused exotics that I think could be really good with the new changes, and potentially S tier with the right build. I didn't want to make a 30-minute video highlighting every exotic in the game, so I've decided to talk about just one exotic per class that I'm excited about trying again in Witch Queen. Let's start with the Hunter class. Bombardiers are an exotic that gets some niche use in PvP, but rarely see use in PvE. Though the bomb effects are cool, in the current sandbox, none of them really offer a huge advantage over other exotics or abilities. However, using the Bombardiers on a Void subclass will offer ready access to the suppression effect on a far faster cooldown than suppression grenades, which could prove extremely useful against the Hive Guardians. Generally, I wouldn't want to get this close to the Lucent Brood as I cast in supers, since they seem pretty powerful. However, I'm hoping that the Hunter's increased access to invisibility will make closing to Bombardier's dodge distance and then getting back to your fire team a safer endeavor. I could potentially see this exotic pairing well in builds with the new Void Fragment Echo of Doomering, which will increase mobility and reload weapons after suppressing a target, giving us more speed to evade enemies on our way back to our fire team. For Warlocks, I'm really interested in Fellwinter's Helm. Right now, Fellwinter's exotic perk produces a burst of energy that weakens nearby enemies on any power melee or finisher kill. In the current sandbox, this exotic isn't the most useful because Warlock's best PvE subclasses don't have access to a ranged melee ability, meaning that to take advantage of the helm, we have to either use a less than optimal super or get in uncomfortably close with our enemies, neither of which is a strategy I really recommend outside of Strike playlist. However, a couple of things are changing with Witch Queen. First of all, Warlock's Void subclasses, some of their best PvE options are getting a ranged melee attack, Pocket Singularity. Secondly, it looks like this melee ability will be really good since upon detonation, it will push enemies away and make them volatile. Theoretically, if we pair this with Fellwinter's, then the explosion from Pocket Singularity should both weaken and make volatile any enemies it touches, thus making follow-up kills easier via weaken and causing chain explosions thanks to the volatile keyword. I could potentially see some pretty awesome add-clear builds focus on the new melee that utilizes Fellwinter's Helm to easily chain multi-kills and high-end PvE content. For Titans, I'm looking at something very similar to Warlock Exotic, Severance Enclosure, which grants explosions on power melee kills. Right now, this build is very fun to use with Middle Tree Sunbreaker's Throwing Hammer. The new shield throwing ability in Void 3.0 will let us transport this same ability to Void without needing to get up close and personal, as our current Titan melee forces us to do on this exotic. It'll be a little bit harder on Void than Solar to chain explosion kills, since I'm assuming we can just pick up the thrown shield back up the same way we can with the hammers. But I'm more interested in this build for the versatility it offers. Usually, Destiny 2 Grenade makes us pick between single target and multi-target damage. Imagine Scatter Grenades versus Vortex Grenades on Warlock. This exotic will let us essentially treat our melee as a classic add-clear grenade. Throw shield, get explosion. I think using Severance in this way offers us a lot of more versatility in a build. We can use a suppressor grenade or a vortex grenade without sacrificing our ability to have an act-clearing explosion ability. And there it is, guys. 3 exotics that I'm really excited to test in Witch Queen. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Have fun and good luck on your endeavors.